Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and I love this time of year because it's almost Valentine's Day, and one of my favorite things is Valentine's hair. So today I have 3 of my favorite Valentine's hairstyles pulled for you guys for inspo for all of your Valentine hair needs. One of the most basic Valentine's hairstyles you can do is just a simple accent heart braid. Love this one. It's so easy, you guys. Even basic braiders can pull this off and it always looks so cute. Today I'm here with Rylan, and of course you guys all know Brady. Now it's almost Valentine's Day, so we're gonna do another Valentine's hairdo, and we're calling this one the CGH Accent Heart. And if you guys don't want to miss any of our hair tutorials, be sure to click this button so you subscribe to our channel. To begin this hairstyle, what I'm going to do is take a little section just right here on the side of her head. I'm doing it on the light side of her part line because I think it just falls a little bit better. But I'm just kind of making a rectangle, and it doesn't have to be exact here. It can just be close. And grab an elastic, just a little clear elastic. And I'm gonna put that elastic in right, not totally cinched down against the head, but just towards the top of the head. And I don't want the elastic in, like, can you see how I still have a little give in that elastic? That's how I want it to be. So you can see that I've made kind of my rectangle shape. I'm gonna pull this down just a tidge so that it's nice and relaxed. Now I'm gonna separate this into 3 parts. I'm gonna be working with this right one on the far right now. And I'm just gonna do a braid, just a regular 3-strand braid. So just as quick as you can, do a braid. When you get to the end of each of the braids, go ahead and secure it with an elastic. And repeat this process till all 3 of them are braided. And I'm going to take a rat tail comb, that's a comb with this metal piece right here, and I'm just going to grab the edge of the elastic like this. Now taking that rightmost piece, I'm going to flip it up and tuck it back through that elastic. You see how I'm doing that? And then I'm going to go using the same part of the elastic just to the left side now, and pull it open and go ahead and tuck the left side. You can see I'm taking it through and then pulling it up. So you just pull it up, both sides. I'm gonna pull them way up till it's almost to the top of that elastic, the loops. And you can see that it's beginning to form that arch that we want with the heart. You don't have to use a 3rd piece on this. We are doing it because it really helps that gravity not pull the heart down and get all saggy by the end of the day. If you have that 3rd piece, it stays really pretty and formed. That's why we're using that middle strand. So you take another elastic, take it, form your heart. I don't want a huge one, so I'm just going to do a little half heart right here. And go ahead and secure it with an elastic. And there you have your heart. Now, the fun thing about doing this style with that middle strand too is that you can go like this and kind of pull and bunch, and it's going to give you that really immaculate heart shape. So I'm just going to go until I have that heart shape. I really want that perfect, beautiful heart. And then when you get it done, you can go ahead and just release these ends, all 3 of them, and undo the braid that you don't need. And you have it just blending right into the hair with this cute little accent heart that's so perfectly shaped. And if you want, you could put a little red ribbon or a white little lace bow or something to just kind of accent that even more. Okay, let's go ahead and do the final spin. You can see this is a great one for short hairstyles, like Rylan's. Now to show you a different version, we have Camry. Her hair is obviously longer, so on her hair we did 2 accent hearts. You can see 1, 2, and then we just pulled it all the way back and into a faux fishtail. Another video that we have done in the past was called the butterfly tieback, and actually it sort of has like a double heart effect, which ends up sort of looking like a butterfly or 2 hearts, which I think is really fun because it can be Valentine-y or for spring.
The lodge by the water's still my favorite place.
To start the butterfly hairstyle, what I have done with Rylan's hair is pulled just a small section from the front. You can see it kind of comes like between her eyebrows and her forehead, and it comes around back on both sides, and then I've secured it with an elastic in the center back of her hair. Now I'm going to take a topsy tail. I'm going to stick it down the middle like this. I'm going to split this into 2 even pieces. Now I'm going to take the end of the topsy tail and make sure that the hair goes behind it. You can see the hair goes behind that, and then up and through the topsy tail, and then just gently pull. So this creates a little half loop, and you guys may recognize this from our hair, some of our heart hairstyles. We've done a very similar technique. I'm going to leave that one sitting there. If you're finding that your hair is slipping out, you can always just take a clip and secure it out of the way for now. But I don't usually have too much of a problem. Okay, so now we're going to do the second half. So I'm going to take the topsy tail to the left, wrap the hair behind, up and through, and then pull it down. Okay, when you get both ends pulled through, you can see it kind of forms like a little heart shape. Take another elastic, secure both of the ends together. Okay, the next step is to take the same topsy tail, and I'm going to go through the loop that we just created. So literally just put the topsy tail end through the loop. I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to pick up a piece of hair, a pretty good size piece, not like too tiny, but not massive. I'm going to pull that back, put it through the topsy tail, and then go ahead and just tug it through. So that's just going to pull that whole section back and through the loop. Smooth anything out you need, and then repeat on the opposite side. Pull that through the topsy tail, and then just gently tug it through the loops. Now when you have the 2 sections, go ahead and secure them together. Another elastic. Okay, now we're going to repeat the same process over again. So begin with the topsy tail, put it through the middle, split the hair into 2 even pieces, take it around the back, up and through the topsy tail, and then give it a gentle tug. Makes another little loop for you. And repeat on the opposite side. So topsy tail, around behind it, up and through, and then pull through. Then you're going to take those 2 ends, again, just like before, push them together and secure. This time I pick up the bottom piece as well, and I secure the whole thing together just so that it kind of creates a more clean line instead of having 2 rubber bands right here. Then what you want to do is go back. You can see that you've basically formed, like, here's your butterfly's top wings, here's the lower wings. So the lower wings, of course, on a butterfly are smaller in real life. So I'm going to just go and just gently pull so that you create that little bit more dynamic shape, like a butterfly wing would look. Lay this flat in the back, and you're good to go. And you have your cute little butterfly hair on the back. Okay, let's do the final spin so they can all see the butterfly. So cute. Adding a cute little piece of ribbon right there would be perfect too, or a bow.
Yes.
Even a butterfly clip would work.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And if you want braids that are just a little more complicated, you can add a Dutch braid version. So we have the double Dutch heart braid that I'm going to show you guys next that is amazing and always looks great too.
Kylie's here with me again today, and we're going to show you another Valentine's hairstyle. And this hairstyle is going to be Dutch Heart 2-in-1, which is awesome. To start this hairstyle, we divided her hair into 2 even sections. I'm going to do a Dutch braid on each side. So I'm just coming up to the top and starting 3 sections, and it's going to be a Dutch version of a French braid. So this is pretty basic. If you don't already know how to do a Dutch braid, I have another video on exactly how to do this. Okay, as you can see, I'm just working my way down, picking up hair as I go, and I'm picking up all the hair. There's really nothing complicated about this. When you get down here to the bottom, I'm gonna do like maybe a stitch and a half, and then what I want to do is fold it up like this, and I take an elastic and I'm going to rubber band that bottom. So it just creates kind of a little like piece right there that holds this upside down, and then I'm going to divide this in half. And what we're going to do is braid these two sides, and then we're going to make our heart. You can already see that beginning to happen just because of the way I have it shaped. And then do just a normal 3-strand braid. Okay, then I'm going to do this one. Then I'm going to take the two pieces and just join them up so that they create a cute little heart right here at the end. And as Kylie just said, voila. Now I'm just going to take that whole thing and repeat it on the left side. And just create your heart. I just kind of look at this one next to it to make sure that we're getting roughly the same size heart going. There you go. Now, if you want to notch it up a level, which I always do, you can go back and pancake the braids too. So if you just pull, this is just going to soften up the braids a little. It's going to make them look a little more grown up. So the best part about this hairstyle is it's actually a 2-in-1. So you can wear this hairstyle, that's so cute, or you can do this hairstyle. So I'm going to show you now how to do the second one. So you undo the elastics, and I'm just gonna undo this little bottom part. I'm gonna pull them all together and solidify the two braids into one right at the nape of her neck. Brush out her hair. I'm gonna take this, you already kind of have a natural hole because the braids were two braids coming together. So I'm gonna just take this, flip it up towards the ceiling, tighten it down, and again, it's gonna give us that nice heart shape right there. And I'm gonna divide it into two sections, and then I'm gonna do a braid on each side. So this is just a normal 3-strand braid. And then bring them together. And you can make your heart as big or as small as you want it, up to you. I find that if you do it a little smaller, sometimes this shape sits better versus long and hanging. And then after I get it secured, I always give it a nice little pull right here. And if it still doesn't have enough arch for your taste, you can always take a little bobby pin and just secure those in the back to give it a really nice solid heart shape. And as always, you can add a cute pink ribbon, a cute red puff, a scrunchie, anything like that would look really cute at the end of this hairstyle.
Seriously, Valentine's and heart hairstyles are some of my favorite. We've been doing them for years. If you guys haven't seen a video that you loved, you can click over here and find other heart videos that we've done in the past. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss anything else we're putting up, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.